Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the live stream. Let me just get my thing set up. Got it right there. First person here is TD Love. Okay. There could be somebody around you right now that means business, and you maybe haven't taken notice to this person just yet. Looks like you may be walking away from something that's not working for you. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. Virgo comes in, that could be significant, and you have a little bit of sharp energy around you when it comes to love, or you may be annoyed or disappointed in somebody. But that should move into the past quickly. You may be moving away and heading on to greener pastures with somebody new. You also have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Fiat General. You could get a message from someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. No longer feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world, but feeling like lighter energy is coming in around you. Six of Pentacles, you should be getting a little bit more respect or better compensated at work, and starting a new journey, possibly with a new spiritual practice of some type. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and you're no longer going to be standing for any bullshit. Cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, helps make a wish come true. Talia, General for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Tomorrow may be a nice day. It looks like you may be feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. It looks like life starts to move forward quickly. Somebody from your past could return that may be of significance, or somebody who you would be happy to hear from or happy to see. Heading towards all 10 cups being full tomorrow. Looks like you could have a water sign around you that might be significant as well. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Martha, why did Stan text me? Why did Stan text me? Why did Stan text me? Oh God. All right. I don't know what this guy's problem is, but it's like he's got anxiety around a demon. So there's something going on around him. And he may be feeling disappointed in something, feeling like he hasn't gotten a lot of respect out of whatever it is he's doing. Now, the devil can be, I don't know who he is to you. I don't know what he's all about, but the devil could be an earthly pleasure. It could be anything from drinking too much to being a womanizer, anything. It could be anything, but there's disappointment and anxiety around him, feeling disrespected, and I think that he's looking to connect with somebody. I'm not that he's using you for anything, but I think that he's looking to like have a good time or have another avenue. Like he's in a rut and he's looking to get out of it. That's what's going on, in a nutshell. I don't know what the devil is though. And X is Talha attracted to other men? Is Talha attracted to other men? I don't think so. I'm only getting one ace. That's not very high. I don't think so. Daniela, General. General. If you've been feeling the weight of the world is on your shoulders due to some sort of a monetary issue, that should change pretty quickly. Balance comes back into your life. A large sum of money finds its way to you, or it could be through business because you have business stuff here too. But regardless, a large sum of money is headed your way. Three of Pentacles, business relationship with deep roots, where people are you getting what you pay for, and you're being paid what you deserve. That kind of a relationship brings in financial stability, where money seems to be flowing to you pretty steadily. New me, love. Got a Virgo and a Capricorn coming in. That could be fresh energy. And if you've been feeling anxious or disappointed by somebody in the past, you could be moving on to one or both of these people. Giving new people an opportunity. They may show you a lot of respect. And you could develop something stable with one of these people. Your love life can shift directions coming up. I'll move this back because... Joe, where are things headed with Brent, Love Life 2020? Okay, where are things heading with Brent? Okay, so there's a couple of things going on here. Page of Swords means you could hear from somebody out of the blue who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. If you haven't spoken to Brent in a long time, I would say that it could be him. If you talk to him all the time, then it's not him. It's somebody else. Now, around that guy, the Nine of Cups is in reverse, so it doesn't look like your wish, like if you have a wish around the situation, it's going to be hard to accomplish. There is cause for celebration, but he seems to hold himself back. And the Empress is in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles is here, which is sort of feeling like I'm putting in a whole lot of hard work, but I'm not seeing much of a payoff. So I don't know, things might be a little stagnant around him. But you do have another new love interest coming in with the Knight of Cups, and you may be moving on to greener pastures. Sagittarius, okay, you got Sagittarius, Taurus, and a Gemini here. If he is Sagittarius, Gemini, or Taurus, things could move forward with him. It might take some time. It just might not be easy. Like, it might not happen overnight. If he is not one of those signs, these three new people should be coming in before the end of 2020. Sepia, General. Was it you that said, I only have a friend that's a Virgo? Because the Virgo's here again. If you've been feeling negative or pessimistic about something, it's going to move into the past. Moving forward, you have a Virgo coming in. Cutting through the bullshit, laying down the law. May bring in an argument with somebody, but it definitely earns you some respect. Two of Cups. Could be starting a committed relationship or a new journey with a potential partner. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You should be seeing some good karma come back to you. Six of Pentacles. You could be getting better respected or better compensated at work. Or you could be finding another job that you feel pays you either more respect, more money, or whatever it is. Six of Pentacles is always positive, so that's a good thing. What happened? All right, let me go back up to the top. Malika, love. You know what it is? This phone, for some reason, is buffering. That looks like it's okay. My God, that thumbnail. Horror show. All right, I think it's connected better now. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I did that one. Okay. Inez, will today go fine? Okay, will today go fine? If you've been worrying, let it go. Things should be okay. There's anxiety around you, but it's gonna be fine. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. Sepia, I don't see it yet, so I'll do Samantha finances. You've got a wish around finances. You have a wish around finances. You have good karma coming in around finances. Getting better paid, better compensated, or being treated with more respect. No longer feeling like you're stuck in the mud. Got choices coming in around your finances, and things should move forward quickly. Things should be improving for you. Sepia, when I sometimes draw something for Ramel and send it. This annoying? Oh, is this annoying him, or does he like it? Why would it annoy him? I think it's nice when people do things like that. It's very interesting though, because I would probably feel the same way if I were you. But like, that's a question for us. Like, why would we feel like somebody would be annoyed by that? You know what I mean? Like, think about that for a second. Because I used to do a lot of nice things for people, and I used to feel the same way. Why? Like, if somebody made you something, would that annoy you? No. I would think it was really nice. All right, let's see. Does he like it? I think he likes it, yeah. But that's so funny that you said that, because I would ask the same question. Stacy, will I get hired at Checkers? Okay, will I get hired at Checkers? I think you get hired, yeah. I do think you get hired. Martha, does Stan like me? Does Stan like me? Yeah, I would say so. Yep. Sepia, who is the new relationship with regarding the Two of Cups? You're gonna have options. It's frustrating when options show up, but it's good. It's always good to have options. The thing is that depending on where you are in your life, like for example, like I worked in a grocery store forever. So a lot of people would come up in my life that never amounted to anything. Like I would have my cards done, and she'd be like, "Oh, there's somebody new here, or there's this guy, or somebody named Rob. What about John? What about Tim?" And I'd be like, "I don't know any of these people." But at one point, she said to me, "You work in the public, and people know you. So you might not know all of them, but they may know you, and somebody could have a crush on you, or somebody could come in there and you don't even notice them." So sometimes it's like, to me, that's pretty insignificant, because who cares? If there's 8 guys that show up at my job interested in me, but I have no idea, then what the hell's the difference? But whatever, they would show up in my readings anyway. So sometimes it can be frustrating, especially if you're not seeing the people coming in. But that's what's showing up here. Like, it shows that you have somebody from your past returning with the Six of Cups. And keep in mind, it doesn't always have to be an ex. It could be somebody just who you know from the past. You're prepared for your love life to move forward. You've got a lot of people here. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but that would be your decision. You may be like, well, I'm not sure what direction I want to go in, so I'm going to keep my options open, which I think would be good at this point. You've got a Virgo, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Leo. You also have cause for celebration that comes in around possibly the Pisces. Um, and somebody may have a very ambitious personality. So who the who you finally end up with in a committed relationship, um, let's see if I can get something. Okay, you got the water sign comes up high, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and that Virgo keeps showing up. So I would say if I had to narrow it down, it would be one of the two. Ram, how is he feeling about me today? He comes up feeling a little bit undecided, and he's also feeling a little bit like he's backing away from the situation slowly. Um, he's also feeling a little bit impatient. The devil is here. I would say he thinks that you're a strong person. He thinks that you're happy. He thinks that you're intelligent. But he's feeling indecisive, or he's feeling a little bit restless about something. New me, what can I expect from Quincy coming up? You may have a little bit of an argument with him, not a big deal. Once you get past that argument, there could be cause for celebration. And you may be spending time together in the near future. That looks positive. It looks like you would be doing something along the lines of rest and relaxation with the Four of Swords. So it could be something like hanging out, or not doing it, not going anywhere. Or, I mean, maybe you go someplace, but it's like relaxing, or it's something that, yeah, Four of Swords, it's relaxing. That's the best way I can describe it. Moon, general for this week. General for this week. General for this week. I hate that sound. You could have somebody from your past return. You may also be feeling like you're stepping into your own strength this week. It looks like you're feeling very ambitious this week, and you're accomplishing a lot. Before the end of the week, Virgo comes in. That could be significant, even if it's only a friend. And you have the Sun card here, which would be happiness comes in. You may be feeling very ambitious, and you might get a lot done. And then you could take the weekend to relax. Rest and relaxation comes in for the weekend. AS, will I get the job? Okay, will I get the job? Yeah, you got 3 aces, you should get that job. Sepia, career. You have a wish around career. If you may have some anxiety around career, but you know what? It should go into the past pretty quickly. Things are going to change for the better for you quickly. You could get an offer that would be hard to refuse, and balance could come in. Emperor is here. So that Emperor is like, it could be a boss, it could be an Aries, but since you're asking about job and career, I would say that that could be a potential boss coming in. I mean, it could be your current boss, but I think that you're going to get new opportunities. I don't know that you're going to always be at this place. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Your career could move forward quickly. Make sure that you let the new company or the people that you interview with know exactly what you want, because you could get it. You got good karma coming back to you. So I would tell them exactly what you want, because you may just get exactly what you want, and that would be really nice. Ram, does he want to reach out to me? Does he want to reach out to me? I would say, yeah, he probably does want to reach out to you. Yeah. 70% chance, yes. Joe, does Brent like me? What's the disconnect? Finances. Well, I don't know. No, I don't think it's finances. I mean, I don't know what finances would have to do with personal relationship. You know what I mean? It actually looks like he may not be either into having a committed relationship, or he may not be sure that that's what he wants at this point in his life. He's not. He's not like when I read the energy, right? It's like, to me, you come off as someone who wants to be in a relationship and wants it now. He doesn't, and he kind of pulls himself back. He's like, well, he's got one foot in, one foot out. I don't think he wants to be in a relationship. Um, I would pull your energy back, or I would keep your options open. As far as finances go, he might not have a ton of money, but I don't think that would, like, your feelings for somebody and whether you have money are two different things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to have money to be emotionally attached to somebody. So, no, I don't think it has to do with finances. I just don't think that he's ready for what you're ready for, or he's not open enough to it at this point. Awakening. Can I trust Calvin for his healing work? You know what I want to tell you? Let me ask the cards first, and then I'll give you my 2 cents. Okay, he comes up as someone who is at least 70% trustworthy. So I would say, if he's charging you a reasonable amount of money, it can't hurt. But it depends what kind of healing he's doing. Nobody can heal you but you. Like, nobody is gonna, like, go outside and dig up some dirt, light a candle, dance in the moonlight, and then all of a sudden your shitty childhood is healed. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying yet it's shitty childhood. I'm just using it as an example. The only person that can heal you is you. You can do a cleansing ritual for someone. I've done that for people, and the only reason why, like, I don't think it's a bad thing to do it for somebody else, because in my experience, like, I've had people do things for me when I feel like I can't emotionally detach enough from the situation. But if this person is charging you $500 and they're promising to fix your life, I would run like hell. But I mean, 70% chance they're coming up um, trustworthy. It depends to me what they're doing and what you're looking for by them. Like, nobody can fix what needs to be fixed inside you but you. So, for example, if you have a string of bad relationships, this person can't do something to fix that for you. You've got to fix it. You've got to go all the way back to where the issue starts from and why you're attracted to this type of person that keeps doing that kind of thing. Nobody else is going to be able to heal that for you. but you. They can point out to you what they see, but they can't fix it. You know, it's like, did you ever have a friend, or maybe you've even been in this situation, because God knows I think we all have, where somebody feels like their whole life is crumbled because of a breakup or whatever, and then it's like all of a sudden the person calls and it's like, okay, everything is okay. So it's like, oh, so you don't hate your job, you don't hate your mother, you don't hate your house, everything's perfect now because he finally called. Well, obviously there's an issue there, that he controls all of your emotions, but it's not him. It's what lies deeper, right? He's just the temporary band-aid that makes everything okay for the 2 seconds that he actually called. So getting down to those deep-rooted issues and soul wounds that we all have, you got to do that yourself. Nobody can do that for you. So think about it like that. But if the guy's charging you $100 and you want to have it done, I would think that that's okay. He came up trustworthy enough. But I'm always skeptical with stuff like that, because I've been ripped off a million times in my day. Ina's general for today. You have no idea how I hate when people get ripped off. And I'm so not a cheap person. Like, I would give somebody my last 20 if they needed it, but don't fucking rip me off. And don't rip off somebody else. Today looks like it's you may be feeling very weighed down by the weight of the world being on your shoulders. You could also feel like the timing isn't great. You might also feel a little bit weak, or you don't have you're stepping into your strength the way you usually do. But it's okay. It's an average day. It's nothing terrible. It doesn't feel as if you're functioning at your highest. It feels like you may be a little bit burdened by something. Ram, general for this week. You may be moving past a disappointment, and you may be still feeling a little bit of sharp energy, or there could be sharp energy around you. Moving forward, your life starts to move forward quickly, and you have good luck around you when you walk away from things that no longer serve you. Taking time for rest, relaxation will recharge your batteries, and you're no longer holding yourself back, which is nice. A creative project comes in that you may feel like you get a lot out of. And there's success around you with whatever it is that you've been putting effort into, like it could be school, it could be work, whatever it is you do all day. There would be success coming this week. Moon, what do I need to know about the Virgo? Oh my God, I pop gum. I do, and my mom used to. Is it popping? I don't know. It's some kind of a weird thing. I mean, I don't chew gum as much as I used to, but I don't know. It's like air gets in there and it like makes a cracking sound. I don't know, but people yell at me all the time, and I know that it's annoying. So that's why I try not to chew gum when I'm around other people. What do I need to know about the Virgo? Virgo can get a little stuck. He could get a little stuck, he or she, and you might feel like, hey, I've put in a whole lot of effort and it just didn't see my wish come into fruition. Listen to your intuition. You could have an argument with this person, but there is happiness if you stick it out. You may have to be a little bit perseverant. They just may be one of those people that can't get out of their own way. I don't know, that sound on the floor reminds me of like nails on a chalkboard. I know they don't really have chalkboards anymore, because when I was working in the school, they were like the whiteboards that you used a marker, which at least saved that horrible sound. Awakening. Do I have a hot honey coming my way soon? All right, let's see. Any hot honeys coming in for the awakening butterflies? You do, and it could be an Aquarius. You could have a hot Aquarius coming in. Yeah, my mom used to clack her gum too. Not clack it. It's like a pop. I don't know. I don't have any gum here. And it reminds me of like a very New York thing to do. I guess like northern New Jersey too. Goddess, reading on me and Jay for the next 2 weeks. How about when somebody slurps? I don't like when people slurp their coffee. It's like, why do you do that? Reading on me and Jay for the next 2 weeks. You may be laying down the law, setting up some boundaries, which could bring some lighter energy around you, which would then benefit the relationship. It looks like if you haven't heard from him, you should hear from him out of the blue. He may be undecided. Things may not be moving forward really fast. Things could be a little stuck and stagnant, but the energy starts to change a little bit, and there is room for growth and transformation towards the end of the 2 weeks. 4 of Cups in reverse. He could present you with an offer that would be hard to refuse. Sepia, should I confront Ramel to push him or allow things to unfold naturally? Should I confront Ramel? Well, I got 3 aces that would say yes, you should confront him. Yeah, I would. I don't see any reason why you can't say something. Yeah, give it a shot. Mary, why is Sean showing up in my dreams? All right, I don't know who Sean is, but usually when we start dreaming about, all right, it's usually unresolved issues that are stuck in the subconscious, and when they start to come out, that's when we're dealing with the emotions that are associated with them. So even though it's no matter what happened in the dream, it should be a good thing that you're having these dreams. Let's see what the cards say. Unresolved issues is usually within yourself, maybe not necessarily with him. Okay, it looks like listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Now, I don't know where you are with him or what your relationship is with him or who he is or where he's at right now, but the cards indicate that there's a loving, kind energy around him when it comes to you. He may be perseverant, but things are not going to change quickly around this situation, and there could be an argument between you and him. But going back to what I said about the original, why somebody shows up in the dreams, unresolved emotions and situations that are stuck in the subconscious are starting to come to surface. When you dream them out, you're starting to process those feelings and the situation, whatever it was. So long story short, recently I was having reoccurring dreams that the dream wasn't the same all the time, but the theme of it was the same. And the same people were in it, even though the dreams were a little bit different. So I went to my woman who reads my cards, and I was explaining it to her, and she said that when that happens, it's unresolved issues that you're now starting to process. So, for example, you might not even have an issue with these people anymore. They may not even be part of your life. It doesn't make a difference. This is how you're dealing with the emotions associated with whatever went on in the situation with that person. So regardless of what happened in the dream or whatever happens in the future, it's a good thing because you start to, she called it, she's like, you'll dream it out of your system. So it's a good thing that you're having these dreams. Sun, what are D's coworkers' feelings towards me, if any? What are D's coworkers' feelings towards me, if any? Um, well, I would say that, it would be slow and steady wins the race. You could hear from them out of the clear blue sky. There's a little bit of sharp energy around the situation, and the coworker may be involved with somebody else. So there's third party interference here. How they feel about you is they think that you're intelligent, kind, interesting, unique, and lucky. Curious Rabbit, love read for Ben and I. Okay, it's a little bit up and down. So it looks like Nine of Cups in reverse. You might be feeling like you're not getting your wish fulfilled, but that should change because one or both of you no longer holds yourselves back, which then lightens the energy around the situation and success comes in. You should be seeing some good karma around the situation, but I'm not seeing any love here. Like there's no love cards here right now. There's a little bit of indecision, but the relationship should start to move forward. But I still don't see a lot of love. If this is a new relationship, that's fine. It just maybe hasn't come yet. Somebody charges $300 a session. If they're not physically doing anything to you, I would say don't do that. Like, if you were to go to, all right, years ago I went to this woman. I think she charged $300. And she did this, I can't even tell you what she was doing. I was sitting in a chair just like this, and she was like, it looked like she was like pretending to pull things. She wasn't touching me. She was pretending to pull things out of me, and then she was pretending to slam them on the floor. No idea what she was doing. I guess I was with her about an hour. I was like, this woman is fucking crazy, and I just paid her $300. And then I was like, this is my own fault. Like, what do I expect? So I got home, and I'm not even kidding you. I was wearing a white hoodie, and it wasn't like a big thick hoodie. It was like tight fitted kind of, and I was sweating so bad. I didn't even realize it. My pits were like yellow. I have no idea. Didn't even realize I was sweating until I got home. For 2 days, I felt hungover. I have no idea why. So I kind of looked into it, and from what I came up with is that whatever she unlocked or moved or whatever, my body was starting to purge, and that's why I was sweating and I was cleaning everything out. I went to work the next morning. My boss was like, were you out drinking? And I was like, no. But I told her the story. I'm like, I feel hungover. I feel like somebody beat the shit out of me. So I don't know. The bottom line, do I think that anything, did my life change dramatically after I paid her the $300? Aside from the sweating and feeling like, and she didn't give me, she didn't give me anything to drink or anything like that. I can't say she drugged me. Aside from the profuse sweating and feeling like somebody beat me up, I would say she did nothing for me. So just keep that in mind. $300 is a lot of money to give somebody. Curious, what's coming in next for career? Best steps forward. Okay, what's coming in next for career? Perseverance. Okay, so what you have here is stability comes in around perseverance, and you may be feeling like, hey, I put in a whole lot of effort and I haven't seen much of a payback when it comes to your career. You're moving on to greener pastures. Whatever it is that you do right now may not be what you do forever. You do have financial stability coming in. You may not be ready or prepared to make a big move. It's going to happen in its own time, and money should be flowing to you a little bit more abundantly moving into next year. It looks like things may be slow and stagnant for the rest of the year, but you turn a corner at some point, things start to fall into place, career moves forward. The persistence card, whatever, I don't know what you do for a living, it doesn't make a difference. Persisting will take you to the next level. So whatever it is that you're doing, I would say keep at it, but also keep educating yourself. And I would say self-educate, and perseverance takes you to the next level. I would continue looking for new job opportunities or moving up the ladder if you work for a company. If you work for yourself, then I would say just keep putting your nose to the grindstone and keep persevering, because you're going to turn a corner early 2021. Sepia, me and Ramel the next week. Okay. Me and Ramel next week. Oh, excuse me. Okay, it looks like next week it might be slow and steady. You got the Knight here of Cups, but there is also cause for celebration. You've got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You also have a soulmate connection. So things might not be moving forward as fast as you want, but you should see a breakthrough, or things should be a little bit better next week. It should be showing you a little bit more respect. Awakening. If Calvin cleared me one more time, will the burden go? I don't know what this guy does, but somebody else can't remove a burden from you. You have to do it yourself. I don't know what the burden is, but let's just say you're carrying around guilt from something. There's nothing that somebody else is going to do for you to make you get rid of that guilt. You have to do the work to get rid of it yourself and forgive yourself. Guilt is a tough one, right? Because you can't go back and fix it, and you have to deal with it, whatever it was. Like, for example, I dated somebody for years. He's come up today like 3 times. My father even said to me, "What, have you seen him recently? Why do you keep talking about him?" But things keep reminding me of him today. He was there when his brother was killed cutting down a tree, and he blamed himself for it. He carried around that burden. He probably still does. I don't know. He was not a big fan of doing things to help himself. He was very hard to talk to. He kind of kept everything to himself, and he dealt with things his own way. But I couldn't take him to some kind of a healer and have them do something and remove that. He had to do it himself. Nobody else is going to remove that burden from him. He's got to do it for himself. There's no magic button that somebody else is going to do to clear somebody of guilt or whatever it is that you're carrying around, because the work comes from me. You know, it's like going to somebody else and being like, "I want you to lose 50 pounds for me. You know, make me lose 50 pounds." Like, you know, we always say, well, celebrities, they've got the best trainers and they've got the best diets. Yeah, but they got to do the fucking work. You could have the best trainer in the world, but if you go home at night and you eat a gallon of ice cream, you're not going to lose weight. So they still got to do the work. And that's the same thing with everything else. Nobody else can heal you but you. Nobody else can make you stop drinking but you. Nobody else can make you quit smoking but you. You've got to be the one to do it. So I would think about that before you pay somebody else a large sum of money like that. Unless you have money and money isn't an issue and you're like, listen, I'm so desperate I'll try anything. If it makes you feel better, then I would say go for it. But me, in the situation that I'm in, I would not want to pay somebody $300 and it's going to do nothing. It's not going to help. I don't believe. Jessica, the Gemini's intentions and feelings and thoughts towards me. Okay. Okay, in typical Gemini fashion, you may feel here like things are not changing for the better quickly, but then all of a sudden things start to move forward. And then you might feel like things are not transforming fast enough, but then things move forward again. This person, they could be a little bit, they could be a little bit annoying because they could be in and out, in and out. But it does look like they they think about things a lot. They may be interested in doing something that's a little bit out of the ordinary with you, working on some sort of a creative project. There could be something that that they may ask you to do that's a little bit more adventurous than you normally have done. Not seeing a whole lot of love here, but it might not have, just may not have developed yet. The thing is that it doesn't look like he holds himself back. When he says he's going to do something, he should do it. He usually follows through. So I think that you're going to work on something together. You may start a new hobby together. It could be something creative. It should be a lot of fun. I would give it a little bit of time. Let's see if things work themselves out. Just me. Will I get a response if I reach out to the Scorpio? Okay. Yeah, I think you will. Um, I hope that I'm not going to skip anybody here. I think I met Kiki. How does Casey feel about me now? How does Casey feel about me now? Thinks that you're intuitive, creative, kind, unique, intelligent, very deep, um, and thinks that you're genuinely a happy person. Kiki, is my older sister happy that I may go on this trip? Yes, she is happy that you'll go on the trip. Awakening, but how do you know that somebody did black magic on you? Because if it was Calvin that told you that, then I would definitely tell you to not give him any more money. Kiki, where will I be? New Love 2021. Okay. You've got strength coming in around you in 2021, and you're also prepared for your life to move forward. You may be going back to school in 2021. Love life has got happiness around it, although it might take time. It may not be overnight. Several people are around you. You've got somebody comes in out of the blue, could be a Pisces. You also have a Sagittarius here. You have a Leo and a Pisces. Awakening. Some detail on the hot honey. Is it long term? Okay. Is it long term? Will this next relationship be long term? Yeah, I think it will be long term, and I think it's going to be with an Aquarius, and I think that you have some good luck coming in around you. Um, Let me back up to the top. Nav, general for this week. Nav, general for this week. Okay, you are no longer holding yourself back. You have a water sign that comes in that could be significant. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They may even present you with an offer that would be hard to refuse. Could be a soulmate connection. Could be working on a creative project that maybe you may get a lot out of. It could be a lot of enjoyment. It also looks like perseverance takes you to the next level when it comes to a financial thing or a financial goal. Cinnamon, what's happening for me this week? What's happening for me this week? Life starts to move forward pretty quickly with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You got happiness coming out around your life. Pisces comes in that could be significant. Two of Pentacles, balance comes back to your life. Six of Pentacles, you could be feeling a little bit more respected this week. The Death card, personal growth and transformation. You're going through a huge growth and transformation starting this week, or starting relatively soon. Vicky, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. We've got a little short energy around tomorrow. You may be overthinking things a little bit. I don't know what it is. If anything's been making you a little anxious lately, try to take a break from overthinking. You might be feeling a little bit disappointed about something, but you should, with the Chariot, your life should be moving forward. Awakening. Some detail on hot honey is a long term. Oh, I did that one already. Okay. This one's stuck. I don't know what's wrong with that stupid phone. Let me try this one. Mustafa, I don't see it yet, so let me do Kira, general for this week. General for this week. You've got some good karma coming back too. The love cup is full. You may be feeling a little bit undecided. That's okay. You don't have to make any decisions this week, but the love cup is full. It also looks like you have money coming to you this week, Nine of Pentacles. Feeling like the hard work, oh, excuse me, that you've put into your career is finally starting to pay off this week. You got cause for celebration coming in, feeling like you finally made it to the top of the mountain and you're no longer feeling so stuck, feeling like life is moving forward. Mustafa, I made a plan to catch up with my accounting class. Will I catch up by next Sunday, exactly 1 week from now, if I follow this plan? Also, your predictions from, oh, excellent, good, I'm glad. Okay, will I catch up by next Sunday if I follow the plan? Yes, you will. You're gonna catch up. I know you will. Joe, where are things heading with Mr. Petty, and why is MH distant? Are these two different questions, or is it the same person? Where are things heading with Mr. Petty? Is Mr. Petty and MH the same person, or are these two questions? All right, let me just do, where are things heading with Mr. Petty? Well, there is happiness that comes in around this situation, but the sun is in reverse, so it's going to take some time. There's also some sharp energy around the situation, but it's not the biggest of deal. Actually, things could go someplace with him. I don't know what your relationship is with him, but it's heading towards all 10 cups being full. And you should be getting a lot of respect from him with the Six of Pentacles. There is a little bit of indecision around the situation. I think things just may need to work themselves out around him. You just might have to give it some time. Kira, how is Daniel feeling about me? What is next? Okay. Okay, so he's very interested in you, and he feels like things are starting to go into balance. He's listening to his intuition, and he's looking for things to grow and transform, and he's not going to hold himself back. So the Death card, his idea is growth, transformations coming in around this situation. That's what's happening next. So wherever you guys are right now, he should be putting in more effort, or he should want more of the same. And he's listening to his intuition, which I like. Two of Pentacles is balance is coming into the situation, and he's interested. I feel like he's legit. This guy, he's interested. He seems like he's going to be doing the right thing, and he should be a little bit more consistent, or want to see you more frequently, or something like that. Mustafa. Kira did one for Mel and one for Zara. Will I pass all my classes this semester, especially accounting? Yes, you got 3 aces. You should pass everything, even accounting. Martha, do you see a future for me and Stan? Do you see a future for me and Stan? Is there a future here for me and Stan? It would be slow and steady, because you got the Knight of Pentacles, and things don't change quickly around the situation. You might even feel a little bit frustrated, or a little bit disappointed, and there could be some arguments around the situation. However, you guys have a nice connection, and you could have all 10 cups full if you just give it a chance and sort of let things happen in their own time. I don't think forcing anything with this situation would work, but you could have a future with him. But it's $199 for one question. It's not $199 for more than one question. Yeah, I can't answer more than one question per donation. It's not fair to the other people. So if you have two questions, it has to be two donations. If it's two separate issues. Where the heck am I now? Michelle, can you answer a question? I'm a Capricorn and I'm dating a Capricorn who has had a stroke. Will he be okay and will our relationship last all the way through this? He's pushed me away. Okay, let's see. Will the relationship withstand this stroke? This is a pride thing for him. Yeah. You're going to have a rough road. There's going to be arguments, and he may tell you to back up or leave him alone. But I think inevitably you guys make it through. Hang in there. Hang in there. Anthony, what happens next between the two? The Cancer and the Capricorn. I think that I think things are going to move forward with that Capricorn. First person shows up as that Cancer. You know what's going to happen is you're going to get involved with that a Capricorn, and then the Cancer is going to show up and want things to change for the better quickly. And you may have to tell her that she can't have that. Because she may be feeling a little bit heartbroken. I have a funny feeling that things are going to take off with the Capricorn and then the Cancer comes back. There is a nice connection around you and that Capricorn. And that Cancer may be very upset. But that's what she gets. You know, she wasn't nice to you. But Joe, you're asking me more than one question on different topics. Finances is one question. Why Henry is being distant is another question. And for one donation, there's other people waiting. I can't answer separate things. It's not fair. It's one question per one donation for $1.99. It's not two questions. It's not fair to everyone else that's waiting. Priscilla, general love for the next 2 weeks. See, it's one question. Okay, you've got somebody around you who you have not taken notice yet, but is very interested, and then within the next 2 weeks you may find out who they are. Things could change for the better for you quickly, and things could move forward. Could be a Cancer that's coming in, or it could be an earth sign. You have an earth sign around you as well who's feeling very passionate. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like you may be walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and perseverance is going to take you to the next level. You got good stuff coming into your love life. New chapter. How does Philip feel about me and what are his intentions? I like this guy. I don't know. He seems like he's a little bit more stable. Hangman in reverse, things move forward quickly. The death card. Things start to change and grow around the two of you. Change and grow around the relationship. He's got a lot of respect for you. Six of Pentacles. Shows you a lot of respect, puts in a lot of effort. And the moon is here. Listen to your intuition. I like it. I think his intentions are pretty good. You could have a new beginning with him. He could be working hard on the connection. He looks like he's a strong character. I think that you can expect more from him. Joe, why is MH not communicating with me? And he's got anxiety around this situation, and he's slow-mo. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is not moving very fast because he's focused on what's in front of him, and he's got anxiety around the situation. I don't think, I would give this guy space because I don't think that, nothing's changing here quickly. Eight of Wands in reverse is like things would be slow to change. I would keep your options open because I don't think you're going to get from him what you want. It's like he's not giving an inch right now. I would pull your energy away from him because I feel like the more you try to push him with the Knight of Pentacles, the slower he's going to go. Knight of Pentacles is a pain in the ass. It reminds me of a Taurus. Tarot TV. How Shani felt when she seen Troy with my new boo. Wait a minute. How Shani felt when she seen Troy with my new boo. Wait a second. How Shani felt when she saw Troy with your new, I don't, all right, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to say what the cards say. I don't understand what the relationship is. Who is Shani to Troy, and why is Troy with your new person? All right, how did Shani feel? Okay, well, there's anger here, or like argumentative anger. And she's holding herself back. She or he or whoever, this person's holding themselves back. They're not going to say anything about it, out of respect. But I don't think that they were happy with it. And how does Troy feel about me? Okay, how does Troy feel about me? How does Troy feel about me? There's a little bit of burden around this situation for him with this card. And he's having a hard time staying in contact with his intuition. Oh, that was in reverse. He has a hard time listening to his intuition. He thinks that you're grounded, stable. He thinks that you don't hold yourself back. He thinks that you're a little bit adventurous. Six of Pentacles in reverse. I don't care for Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like lacking respect or being a little bit disrespectful about something or feeling disrespected. I don't know. I don't like Six of Pentacles in reverse. Everything else looks like it's okay. He might think that you're very well balanced. He may think about things a lot. He may think that you're peaceful, serene. He also could think that you have a sharp side or a very sharp edge. That you could have a very sharp side. That's okay. It's okay to have that. Linda. Will me and Sean work things out? Okay, will me and Sean work things out? There's disappointment around this situation, but I think inevitably you guys work things out. It might take some work though. Adriana, why he never replied to me, will he? Okay. He will. He will. This would be disappointment around you because he didn't respond, but things should change. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, which means things should move forward quickly. You guys look like you have a nice connection. I wouldn't worry about it. It could be something like really simple, like he was busy doing something else and then he forgot or something like that, or he was just busy all weekend. He may even say something about it the next time you hear from him, which should be soon. Adriana, what is he going to do with me? It seems like he's not moving. Okay, when you feel like somebody's not moving, pull your energy way back. Try to stop thinking about him. Try to disconnect. I wouldn't reach out to him. I would get busy doing something else because that will break up the resistance around the situation. When you feel like somebody is stuck, the worst thing that you can do is to sit around and wait for them, because that's just going to build more resistance. They can feel that energy. Even if they can't feel it on a consciously, like they may not be like, oh, I know she's sitting around waiting for me, but they can feel the energy of it, and they don't feel the need to reach out and contact you because they feel like you're there in the back of their mind. So I would try to get busy doing, yeah, see right here, this is the stagnation here. Wheel of Fortune, you got some good luck coming in around this relationship. And the Ace of Wands is here. Things are going to move forward. Just give it a little bit of time. When he doesn't move forward, then pull your energy way back. You know, if you could get busy doing something else, like go out with other friends or rearrange your room, anything that you could do to take your mind off of it will help to break down some of the resistance that's around it. Lydia, week read and vibe. Let's start the week off with positive energy. Lydia, you always have positive energy. You're one of the most positive people that I know. I mean, like energy-wise. Like even if you have moments, you have great energy around you, and you have a great attitude, which is just going to bring in more of that. And somebody from your past here is returning. Could be that Cancer. Wasn't there a Cancer around recently? That Cancer could show up. There's success coming in around your love life. When you lay down the law, set up boundaries, things change for the better quickly. Love cup is full this week. Growth and transformation comes in around your love life. You got a Scorpio, a Libra, and a Leo here, aside from the person coming back from the past. And then things slow down, because then you got slow and steady wins the race. So that's okay. You're prepared to deal with all these players. Let them all come in, and there was an Aquarius around you at one point too, right? That Aquarius could be coming back. I'm going to say the Aquarius or the Cancer, you should hear from one or both of them this week, because sometimes that happens. One shows up and then all of a sudden they all reach out. Aside from the people from the past, you should hear from the Leo, you could hear from a Taurus, you may hear from a Scorpio, and also a Libra. Or there could also be new people. You know, there may be people that you haven't entered yet, because your energy calls people in pretty quickly. You should have a good week. There's a lot of positive things happening around you. Energy around you is good. Stephanie, general for this week. Okay, what's going on for this week? Okay, what's going on for this week is Hangman's in reverse, which means your life should be moving forward quickly. You've got choices coming in around you. You also have moving on to greener pastures coming in around you. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have a Taurus coming in that could be significant, and you have Capricorn around you that could also be significant. I think that you may also be focused on possibly either working more, doing something on the side to make extra money, or putting in extra time. Page of Pentacles could even be thinking about a side business or something of that nature to drum up more money. It looks like it's a pretty productive week. Stephanie's tease feelings about me. Okay. He feels very burdened by this situation. He also feels like things are out of balance, or he's out of balance. There is sharp energy around this situation. I don't know where you are with him right now, but I don't know. I'm not crazy for this. His energy around the situation is sharp, and it's like he blames you for it. Or I don't know. I'm not crazy for him. I don't know how else to say it. He says one thing, he does another, and I feel like he does a lot of gossiping and talking shit. And I don't know. The energy around the way that he feels about you is that he can do whatever he wants. Like his attitude is like he feels like you're really into him and he can get away with murder. I don't care for it. I don't know who he thinks he is, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust anything about him, to tell you the truth. Stephanie, why was T saving my IG pics? Like I said, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. You can do what you want, but I wouldn't let him have access to anything, because I don't trust what he does with them. What is he saving them for? I just don't trust him. He comes up as argumentative. He comes up with being involved with other people. He comes up with nasty energy, sharp energy around him. The devil is here. And how do you know when somebody is saving your pictures? Didn't we ask this the other day? Did anybody ever say, how do you know when someone's saving your pictures? And you know, he almost comes up too, like he doesn't even have any regret. I don't know. He's got sharp energy around him, and I don't trust him, because you know why? People tend to think that, like, oh, he's looking at my page so he wants to see me, or he's looking at my pictures and it's positive. But sometimes people are looking for other reasons, or they're showing other people, or there's talk about it. It's not always for the reason. Like, for example, I worked with this guy who had like this I don't know, he had a one night stand with some girl, and she was like totally fucking nuts over him. And she wrote him like this crazy long email, and he showed it to everybody. You know, like everybody in the company saw it. So, and actually that happened more than once. It happened to a different guy. Anyway, so my point is that if you're giving somebody access to your stuff, you don't know what their motives are, and I just don't trust him. He's already proven to not be trustworthy, and has got his hands in too many pots. And if he's saving pictures, I would be very afraid to wonder where those pictures may turn up somewhere. You know, it's just, there's a lot of distrust, and there are frankly a lot of lies around this situation with him. So I would be very careful with him. Um, Vershu K, career business reading. I'm an Aries. Oh yeah, I want to know how people know that. I don't. I mean, I barely know how to do anything on there. I mean, I don't put anything up anyway. That's although there are pictures of Avery up that I mean, you don't know creepers, but it's just that what bothers me is the way that social media has taken over people's minds. Like it bothers me because people get into everything, and 99% of the time their intentions are not good. You know, like for example, we were talking about one of my cousins, and I mean, I barely got his name out of my mouth, and my sister-in-law pulled up all this information on him, and we weren't investigating him because we care. Like like it just was something that came up in conversation. Like right away, she found that he was getting married, and she had his bridal registry up. Like really, like how like people's information is so accessible, but the people that are looking this stuff up are not people that care. You know, they're not. It's not like, well, gee, I haven't seen him in so long, I'd like to get in touch with him. It's like, I want to know what's going on in his life, and I'm going to research and find out everything that I can find out. And frankly, a lot of these things are not your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and social media has just eroded people's brains. It's like, well, I saw it on Facebook. Oh, well, I guess that's the Bible, you know? And I hear it all the time. Like, you got to be so careful with what you see on Facebook. But when you're on the other end of it, and you're the one that's looking at it, it's really hard to not look at something and feel like that. Like, well, I saw it on Facebook. You know, like, well, what was he doing with her? Or, you know, what was she doing with him? And, you know, and who is this guy? You know, it's really hard to be on the other side of that and not be able to see through it clearly because it's an emotional thing, you know? But I would be very careful with some of these people because, all right, we're doing a career and business reading. I'm an Aries. Okay, you've got growth and transformation coming in around business. You also have balance and strength coming in, so that's good. I don't know where you are in your business, but it looks like listening to your intuition is very strong, will help you make good decisions. Business starts to move forward maybe early next year. I don't know what kind of a business it is, but it looks like you're a pretty good business person and you know how to make money ethically. So that's going to help, especially now as we start to move into the age of Aquarius. I really feel like those of us that are, you know, honest people, I think that things are going to start to flow a little bit more, a little easier. I actually just watched a video from, what's her name? Bridget Love Tarot. She's a Vedic astrologer, and I don't know all that much about Vedic astrology, but I really like her. And anyway, she was talking about the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction, which is happening, I believe it's happening around the 21st of December. And that's supposed to be like, it's supposed to bring, it's supposed to bring in justice. So we should start to be seeing justice. So now especially would be the time that you want to be ethical with that conjunction coming up. And you know how things are. Like, we're not going to move into the age of Aquarius and then it's like, you know, flipping the page. It could be hard getting there. It's not going to be easy going through, especially as we start to change and shift. But from what she says, justice should be prevailing. So, and I trust her, so I really like her. Treasures. Anthony. Oh. Adriana, do you think that this will ever develop into a relationship? Okay. Will it ever develop into a relationship? You got a 70% chance, yes, it does. Okay, I don't know if the chat here stopped loading, but can we cut off the super chats because the iPad is down to 10% and I'm afraid it's going to die and I don't want it to die while I'm doing anybody's thing. Treasures. I don't see it yet. Hold on, hold on. Stephanie, mine is a business page too, and I have that page where it says view insights, but it doesn't show me who. It just shows me how many people. Here, let me see. Let me show you. Okay, if I go on my page, right, and it says view insights, it shows me that 11 people liked it. Oh, it shows one person saved it, right? But how do I know who saved it? "46 people, look, like, how do I know who saved it?" Oh, you can't see it. Right, this little weird shaped thing. But it doesn't show me who it was. Somebody went to the home. Somebody went to my profile. But it doesn't show me who it was that saved it. How do you know who it was? How about this one? No, nobody saved that one. I know that I've saved people's pictures by accident because I've hit the thing and I don't know how to unhit it. Yeah, so how do you know who hit that? I don't know. Oh shit, did this phone die? No, it didn't. Okay, good. I want to know. How do I see that? All right, here we go. Let's see. View insights. I can't click on it. It says the 2% of these people were not following me. 40 people saw the picture. Of the 40 people, 2% of them weren't following me. 46 impressions, 45 were from home, and 1 was from my profile. I have no idea how to tell who saved that picture. And why would somebody wanted to save Avery in the thing, in the bassinet thingy, plaque and play, whatever the hell it is. And how's Alexis, my ex, feelings towards me today? All right, how's Alexis feeling today? He feels that you're a very hard worker. He thinks that you're persistent, perseverant, loving, kind. He's got a lot of respect for you, and he thinks that you're very intelligent. Priscilla, what's coming towards me in the near future? It's coming towards me in the near future. You got money coming towards you. Ten of Pentacles. There's money coming in towards you. You got good luck. Got money coming in, and you could be moving on to greener pastures, maybe with that money. That's definitely not a bad thing. Good for you. Stephanie, will I get the overnight shift for overtime if I ask? I think you will. Yeah, I think so. It doesn't hurt to ask. Treasures, messages about my spiritual gifts and spiritual journey. Okay. You're going to pick up a new spiritual practice that could take you to the next level spiritually. It could be anything. It could be all of a sudden you start collecting crystals, or you join a meditation circle, whatever it is. But something is going to take you to the next level. It looks like naturally you're very empathetic. You have a lot of empathy for people. You also have a pretty strong intuition, and it's going to continue to grow the more that you listen to it. I would, if you can, start meditating, because I think for some reason that comes up strong around you. I kind of cringe at that because I have a hard time with it sometimes. I don't think I have a hard time with actually doing it. I have a hard time finding time to fit it into my day. That's my thing. But I really should try to carve out some time. Adriana, how would this relationship be? You know what? It would be pretty good. You got good luck around it. You also have like relief around it, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Listening to your intuition, and it looks like he puts in like 6 of Pentacles, 2 people putting in enough effort, 2 people working towards the same goal. It looks like it's a pretty good relationship. Lily, what did my dream the other day mean? Okay, what did my dream the other day mean? What did my dream the other day mean? All right, I have no idea what you dreamt, and it doesn't matter. This is what the cards say. Personal growth and transformation is coming towards you. Leaving an old wound in the past will help you move your life forward to greener pastures. You have a new love coming in, or rekindling of a relationship if you're already in one. Take some time for yourself. Listen to... Like this could be taking time in meditation, or sitting peacefully, quiet somewhere, and turning in to see what's really going on inside you will then reflect out and earn you more respect from the people that come into your life, or the people that are already in your life. Mel, was Dolores Sagittarius being honest with me tonight? Okay, was Dolores being honest? %70 chance, yes. I'm going to say for the most part she was being honest. You know how it is with people. Sometimes they tell you most of the story and they may leave out a piece. Or there could be something that may have been a little bit exaggerated, but for the most part, yes, she was being honest. Mel, general for this week. You've got growth and transformation coming in around possibly your love life, moving on to greener pastures. Virgo around you, that could be significant. They may even be perseverant, and they could be bringing in cause for celebration. That's some good respect coming in too. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries. That's okay. I don't know, you could meet a Virgo this week. Zara, what's coming up next in my love life after the argument I had with the Aquarius? Balance comes in, strength comes in around this situation. It should work itself out. That argument should blow over. There's strength coming in, and the world is at your feet. However, I do think that you and him are going to have another disagreement or another argument at some point. Got an Aries coming in around you that may be significant. Zara, what actions will the Aquarius take towards me these days? We had an argument, we exchanged messages, but things aren't like before. Now I think it's over. Well, there is, this would be a breakup. And there's regret around it, but there's still more arguments. So you're still going to hear from him because you're going to have another argument with him. Things could change around this situation, but there are issues around him that have not been resolved yet. So if he's telling you one thing, but he's not following through with it, I'm kind of questioning whether or not he's following through with some of the promises he may have made. So, you could, give him some time, and if things don't come into fruition the way you want them to, you might decide to walk away from him. You have other people coming in. There's an Aries coming in who may be new. Is Sepia still here? Sepia? I don't know if she's still here. All right, well, I'll catch. Okay, I'm going to go get ready for bed. All right, have a good night, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time. All right, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. Bye-bye.